Well, hey, it's early in the morning. Well, it's about 8:30, which isn't really all that early, but we're here. We are here. My Twitter feed still wants to act up, but we're not going to let it. We're not going to let it act up. Not here and not today. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Twitter. Twitter seems to be acting like it want to act like, and yeah, that's not what we're doing today. But we all good. We all good. Yes, it is Tuesday. How did the market run yesterday? Let's look at what the market did yesterday. Looks like SPX decides it's going to get under motion or in underway, and off it goes. So yesterday, you can see this big old candle yesterday staying within it, kind of bounced out of that broadening formation, but it's still in there. We basically are a 2 up on the day for SPX, but it's still within that broadening formation. Let's turn on where my indicators. I don't even have the choice to put on my indicators. Where y'all at? As they say, where they at though? This is SPX yesterday. This is the see all these weeks, but a lot of indecision. Basically, we opened and closed around the same spot. Not a whole lot of difference between those two. Yesterday, we opened and closed within open at 56.38, close at 56.31. So we opened and closed within 7 points. Listen, I just want y'all to know that in case you didn't already, the market is manipulated. The market is manipulated. Somebody is back there pushing the button, or machines are pushing the buttons. Yeah, there's stuff going on. Camera, lights, camera, action, action. No, I don't want you to mirror my camera. I will let you touch up my appearance though. I'm still here. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I'm still here. Okay, USB camera. Ta-da! Camera's not coming on. Why are you not coming on? I don't think that's even the. Maybe it is. Hold, please. While we figure out why this camera's not coming on. There must be. Is that you? That's you. Yes, that's you. Hold on. See if we can get some action here. I can do it, of course, without the camera, but I figure y'all might want to see my face. I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong, but Let's leave you there. You should be coming on. You're not. Why are you not on? Okay, let's go. Pyong. Pyong. Woohoo. Oh, good. You can still hear me. Good day. Hi, Tanya. Thank you. Janae, good morning, y'all. Good morning. We already off to a grand start here in this morning. Okay, I was trying to show you what SPX did yesterday. It was 7 points open to close yesterday. And we did just get some data, some news just popped out. I saw the candle on SPX 500 go a little wonky. So let's go back to the 5-minute chart and see what it's doing. I did see it with a little bit of a pop, but it's retail sales, I believe, is today. We're going to look here in 1 second at all the stuff that is retail sales. They've dropped, that they drop. You think people thinking, we can go for a run. And then next thing you know, it goes the other way. But this is what just happened with the 8:30 news. All right. The VIX is at 1.07% up. 13.26 is the VIX this morning. I'm not even really going to talk about what the VIX does and why a true bull market may finally be in play. It says here. Not sure what that means, but okay. Bitcoin is looking legit just when Wall Street needs it. Bank of America interest income forecast tops estimates. U.S. futures hold near records with Fed cut baked in. The Fed cut is baked in. Morning, Lisa. Hey, Asleen. Bank of America tops estimates on better than expected investment banking. I'm always so bothered when there's just no color in these pictures. No color. Morgan Stanley beats estimates on better than expected trading and investment banking. Microsoft's hiring of staff from AI startup Inflection referred to UK merger probe. Tuesday's analysts. Amazon to pop nearly 30%. Amazon, I was going to look at them this morning to see what they did as of yesterday. But I think today is the prime day. Yeah. Today is the prime day. Do I see biggest movers? Maybe not here yet. I don't see the biggest movers. Secret Service director rejects calls to resign after Trump. He don't have to resign. Seems like they did a fine job. He's still here. Uber now shows average wait time and cost for rides in thousands of cities. Apple, I was looking for whoever is the top movers for today, but I don't see that listed just yet. So I'm going to refresh this, and then I'll go onto our calendar and then come back to that. So today, this morning, we had core retail sales month over month at 8:30. I need to refresh it so we can see the numbers. Core retail sales. 0.4%. They thought it would be 0.1%. So I guess people still buying stuff. Retail sales is flat, 0. They thought it was going to be down 0.3%. So it's up 0.4% and down. It's flat here, which is fine, which they thought it was going to be negative 0.3, and it's at 0% changed, right? Import prices also there. I guess it's a red 0. They thought it was going to be at 0.2%. Right. 10 o'clock, business inventories, National Association of Home Buyers, yellow folders, 245. FOMC member Kugler will speak. That's a yellow folder as well. Janae says that's one way of putting it. He don't have to resign. Yeah, he don't have to resign. Stay on there. I'll be calling people to resign. Everybody who was supposed to do the job looked like they did it. Okay, Bank of America. Trying to see if they popped up yet, and I don't see it yet. Somebody sees biggest movers, y'all can let me know what it says. Okay, that is that. Let's move to, I cannot get that to pop up. So I got another way. You can't beat me. I got another way. I need to do a presentation. Where are we going? Well, I need this over here, but I need it to really be bigger than that. Earnings for this morning was a lot of banks. Basically, a lot of banks did earnings this morning. That's all wants to be tripping this morning. Everything. I have a new computer, but Jamie suggested that I get my new computer, even though I think it has good memory to start with. He suggested I get it upgraded. So I need to remember to take it with me over to the place that can do the upgrading. So that way I can see if they can upgrade the memory. I got 2 new computers, by the way. Just gotta start using them, I guess. Um, I'm sick of that. Let's go. I would like to show you. I'm trying to show you Adam's numbers, which is what we're doing. Hey, Saida, trying to show Adam's numbers. But I seem to be this live stream does not seem to want to. There we go. Finally, there we go. Oh, can't touch it because it moves. What are you doing? Lord of B. Lord of B. I'm going to go straight to Adam's numbers. That way we can, and I probably can pull those from another place, but let's just try to see it here. Let's try to see it here. Here we go. For 3 days now, 56.18 to 23 has been key in SPX. We failed the breakdown to break it down Friday afternoon. Trap, squeeze 50 points. We did the exact same thing yesterday at 4 p.m. Held again overnight. Plan today, more chop. 56.29, 56.18 are the supports. Keep 56.47, target 1, 56.58 plus alive. We dip only if we fall below 56.18. So this XSP says 566 on the call side, and it should say 561 on the put side. Not sure where that is. I know I typed it. 561 on the put side. There's a difference between ES and SPX of 50 points. So here's our numbers for today. Again, 56.29 to 56.18 are your supports. It keeps 56.47, target 1, 56.58 alive. We dip only if we get below 56.18. All right, we dip only if we get down there. Let me see if we can get the earnings back on the screen. Okay, so we had Bank of America this morning, United Health Group, Progressive, Morgan Stanley, Charles Schwab, PNC, State Street, AngioDynamics, and Mercantile are all this morning. After market closes, we're going to have Interactive Brokers, JB Hunt, AEHR, Hancock Whitney, Great Southern Bank, Fulton Financial, Equity, looks like Bank Shares, Pinnacle, and Omnicom. In the morning, we're going to have ASML, which is tech. This is a semiconductor company. This is why you got semis, moving a bit this week. ASML will be tomorrow morning. Johnson & Johnson, Elevance Health, Alley, Prologis, Synchrony Bank, Bancorp, First Community, First Horizon, and Northern Trust. And then on Thursday, we got Taiwan Semiconductors. So we got 2 of these, which is why people are, you seeing Micron is making some moves. And I think ARM, isn't ARM in this space? I feel like ARM is still in this space as well, is semiconductor space. NVIDIA, we'll look at that chart. I haven't looked at it in a couple of days, so I don't really know what it did yesterday. I didn't look at that. Okay, just to remind you yet again, we're having the credit spreads masterclass on July 27th at 11 in the morning. Make sure if you're coming to the master classes, we will talk about in here how to use credit spreads, how to enter them, how to exit them, how to identify your strikes, how to defend them, how to use the alerts that are being sent. I mean, we're going to cover all the stuff credit spreads on Saturday, July 27th. So if you're coming to that, make sure that you get yourself registered. It's going to be via Zoom, but it'll be a training class for us. If you are signed up or you're in my community already, you can get $20 back for introducing it to someone else. You tell somebody else about the class and they register, I'll give you $20. I'll give you part of the money. We can share. All right, don't forget our list. We have our list for this week. I'm actually going to look at these ones on the top, the put credit spread, call credit spread. We're going to look at those here in a moment. Un momento. ARM is in the semiconductor space. Thank you. I thought it was, but I wanted to be sure. I still don't see the biggest movers. Maybe I'm a little early. Okay, I'm going to refresh it one more time and see if we see something else. And I'm going to close off some of this stuff that's taking up memories. taking up the memories. And then we're going to go to the charts. We'll look at NVIDIA first. If you got something you want us to look at, put it in the chat. This is NVIDIA from, well, that was 5 minutes chart. Let's look at the daily chart on NVIDIA. It's currently in the pre-market at 128. Hey, did anybody look at the DJT yesterday to see how did it pop? Did it come back down after it popped so big yesterday? I'll go look at that chart too, just because I'm curious about what it did after that big gap up. Looks like if you were doing the iron condor on NVIDIA, that you're still in the zone. I don't know if we talked about NVIDIA yesterday. We might have talked about it on Sunday's call, but I do see, honestly, this 127, which is where I had for the put credit spread. You definitely came down towards that again yesterday, but you could still look at 127. Let me see if I've got, I should have it open. Come. Want to be able to see. Come on, machine. There we go. Very large. Apply the settings. We're going to look at NVIDIA. See what we see on the single. I have 127, but I think we've got a, plus minus 3.4. Well, this is, the MMM is plus minus 3.4, but for the week, the implied volatility is plus minus 5.9. MMM. Who remembers what this stands for? This up here at the top, this triple M thing versus the plus minus 5.9. I know this is implied volatility. This is the market manipulators. The market manipulators. Okay, looking at the MMM up here. If you remember, let me know. Single, I was looking at 127, which would be a bit close, plus minus 3. So if you took away 3.4, you'd be at 125. 125 is 68%. I still would be a little closer than I'd want to be. Market maker move, volatility between today and earnings. Oh, between today and earnings. Okay, so not this plus minus number. Okay, 125, I would go to 124, 123 at least. I'll probably go with the 5.9. Plus minus 6 puts you at 122, 123. I'd probably go with that one more than I would the MMM. 123 on the put credit spread side is at $20 it's paying for premiums. Pretty good, 20% there. So I'm going to change this to be 123 and 122. If you're going to do a put credit spread, I would go with that on NVIDIA. DJT yesterday, I talked about there would be a big old gap, and it was, but it hit that top of that gap where it was and came down. And even in the pre-market, it's still coming down. There are people who literally trade just like that. They go, oh, it's had a monstrous pop. This right here is going to come back and fill the gap. And what is it doing? Filling the gap. It's still doing just that. This was yesterday, which yesterday's fall was $6. Ooh, that's the thing. If you were deciding you were gonna ride it down, and then if you held on for at least another day, you got $3 more out of it. Ah, la, la. Okay, let's go look at Amazon. If you have Thinkorswim, Janae, you would have the MMM, but I'm going to leave that statement right there. I'm going to leave that statement right there. I know the resistance. When I was with TradeStation, I didn't want to leave because I didn't want to learn another platform either. I was actively trading. I understood my platform, and I was like, I'm fine. But I was so frustrated with them. I was like, this has got to go. And then I had one final thing that was like, I'm willing to make the move. I'm done with this over here. So I finally just took one. It was that final straw. Okay, so I talked about yesterday 187.5, 190, or 190, 192.5, which it did have another down day yesterday, but Amazon has popped to 194 and some change today. So it came right off this 190, this 193.25 support and bounced right on back up. It's at 194.97 is where it is right now. Let's go look at the option chain to see if we see anything interesting over here. Oh, got to change to Amazon. Did anybody order anything off Amazon? I ordered me some sea moss. I had some sea moss that I had, and don't be mad. They told me it didn't go bad. I had it since, maybe 3 or 4 years I've had it, at least. In the pack, it's just seaweed. How does seaweed go bad? Anyway, it's not seaweed, it's sea moss. So I ended up, I went to a farmer's market this weekend, and at the farmer's market, there was a guy there doing sea moss products, and I told him I had some that I had for a while, and he was like, yeah, you should still be able to use it. So I came home and did all the sea moss stuff. I boiled it, and I boiled the water, put the sea moss in it, let it soak and soak and soak, and did all that stuff. I think I probably could have soaked it a little bit longer, but anyway, then I mixed it all up, but I added some moringa, one of those. I added to it, but I think I added too much. I added like 3 scoops instead of like a piece of one. Made the whole thing turn green, and it was super nasty. And the sea moss didn't break down; it was still in chunks. And I was like, that part I probably could have handled. I could have handled the chunks of sea moss, but the spirulina flavor moringa was just too powerful. So I was like, let me just order me some fresh sea moss. Let me start again. Let me try again. Jamie said, I ordered myself to stay off Prime Day. Well, you know what? Ward made a good point the other day. Ward said to do like buy your things like household items that you would normally buy anyway, to buy those during Prime Days. So as Lean says, I would use the higher one. Yeah, I just use use it for things like that. Okay, so Amazon, I'm here. So 82%, 187.5, 190 is at 71%. You could go with that. 190 is there. It's a plus minus 5, so that would be a little plus minus 5 puts us at like 187.5. So if we changed it to vertical, 187.5 is paying $35, which is still good premiums. Okay. I wanted to look at Amazon, which it is still above the 180 put credit spread, which is what we said it would. That was the suggestion on the trades list. Oracle is at 143. It's supposed to be above 141, and it is. Oh no, I didn't want you to go to that chart. I wanted to go on to. I guess if I stay with one chart, I don't have to keep going back and forth. How about we do that? How about you do that, lady? Okay, this is Oracle. I got me an alert though. When it come down closer to this gap, we're gonna be like, yep, see what's going on. Okay, so I still see Oracle though has this little resistance up here. It bounced off of it yesterday and came right on back down some more. We've got their resistance and we've got support here at 140. So resistance at 145, support at 140. We're looking at Oracle. We have here 141 as a put credit spread, and 141 is still in good place because we talked about, 140 was where that support was on there. See if I'm missing something in here. No, not really. Nothing's really in there. This is not really enough to sit on. This one here might be enough to sit on 143, but the current price is right. Excuse me, is right around there right now. Let me put my little gap on here so I remember that. Not that you can miss it. Not that you can miss it, but that's the gap. Okay. Oracle is still that. If you entered Oracle, it is still doing its thing. Yeah, you can order some sea moss. Be careful with the packages though. This one was like, yeah, it makes 30 ounces of sea moss, and the package was like 0.8 ounces. It was literally 0.8 ounces would be like this much. The bag looked like it was a good old full size bag, but I had to look. I went looking a little bit closer to see what was the amount in the bag. Because the price was really good. I was like, wonder why this one's so cheap. I had to go look, and I found out why it was so cheap. It's because it wasn't nothing in there. Wasn't much in the bag. So I went and found a bag that was 16 ounces and bought that bag. Okay, DocuSign has 58. DocuSign has 58 on the call credit spread side. All of the lines I put on are on my trading view, not over here. 58.47 is where this resistance is. We're kind of coming, we're not kind of, we are coming on up. But its wick shows a little bit of indecision here, but it is still green. It is still green. So 58 is the number. If you did DocuSign, we did 58 for the call credit spread. Let's see if we still like that number. 58 is a 66% probability out of the money. You might want to go to 59 if you're doing it today. Now it's Tuesday. Tuesday is really the last day you probably should enter your weeklies. Tomorrow you can, depending on what you're looking at. You're getting a little closer, but we like theta decay. We do. $12 DocuSign, 59.60, still good premiums, even there if you wanted to do that. And the last one I was going to look at here is Zoom. Zoom is 60. Zoom is 60 on the call credit spread side. 60 is 79% probability out of the money. So that may still be that is still, I would say, still a good place. 60, 61. Paying $12 as well. Paying $12. Yesterday we did the I put up, let me see, where did I put the results inside of our Telegram, or did I just do it I might have just done it on Twitter. But I showed, where's my water? Oh, well, I got a smoothie. This will work. I put coconut in my smoothie. Keep having to chew it. Let me see what I put. I had a 29% return over the weekend. I had IWM, XSP, and Triple Q over the weekend. And those all came out profitable yesterday. Trying to find myself on Twitter so I can put it in here. Did I put that? I don't know if I put that into the chat yesterday. I don't know why I'm not seeing like my own posts. Guess you got to learn how to use your platform. Hey, Twitter told me that they're looking for they're looking at my account to get my blue check. I said, yes, I'll take my blue check. I'll take it. I will take my blue check. I don't know why I'm struggling with finding myself on here. Hold, please, while I do a quick look. How come when you look for your own stuff, you can't find it? This is so weird. Why can't I find my own page? Oh, there we go. Hold on, y'all. Don't leave me. 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 Okay. I think I got it now. We can find it and bring it to the stage. Coming to the stage. There we go. I don't know how to make this go away. Maybe I move it. There we go. Oh, look at there. Makes it go away. This is my Telegram. I had this was the tweet I made yesterday. I love how the weekend state of decay works for my credit spreads. Nori says nice. XSP, I got a 30% return. Triple Q 37.5%. IWM was 12%. IWM I could have got more. I closed it early. It was still 12%, which I was looking for. I took in $20 and I closed it for $8. I really could have left it. I only had one side of IWM. I didn't do both sides because IWM was still going upwards, and I didn't want to get on the call credit side again, and end up having to fight with that again. But XSP and Triple Q were both total iron condors. And so overall, 29% return on collateral over the weekend. So I got in went into those on Friday and exited them yesterday about midday, because when I get ready, like around 12 o'clock, I'm looking to close my position. So when the bot sets up the next one, that it's using that same money. I'd rather it just use the same money, even though I could put another another $200, $300 on it. I just rather leave it to use that same money over and over and over. That is using the peak by alerts. That's using the peak by alerts that we're getting. I've been putting them in our Telegram chat, but many of you are getting the alerts where you can see them all day long. You can see all day. And then what did I enter yesterday for the week? I entered MU. Let's go look at MU. I entered MU yesterday. No, I don't want that. Let me see. I think I did an MU. I did a put credit. Everything I did yesterday was put credit spreads, and I did them for the week. So there was my one trade for the week. I did MU. Yeah, okay. I know. There we go. Look again. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. MU. You are tripping. Phone is saying it's too far away. There we go. We got MU 128, 129. Based on this support in here, MU 128, 129. We can probably put some text on here. Did it disappear? Did I hit the cancel button? There we go. Guess I probably need to write MU, seeing that we're on the MU chart. Honestly, MU looks like it really could be an iron condor. The reason I didn't do it, number one, it showed up on the alerts as a put credit spread. It's first thing. Number two, it's going to want to try to fill this gap. And with the semiconductor earnings this week, MU is probably going to have some movement. So I figured I would stick with what the algorithm said, as far as, we've got a upwards trend. But I do see if after those earnings, there is some room here for the top side to look at above 142. Let's go see on a single. See, I wouldn't want to get right now. It would be, I'd have to go with like 136, which plus minus 5 puts me in the right place. 136 though is right in here, and just right at the bottom of this gap, which the bottom of the gap will provide some resistance, but the question is, how much resistance will it provide? If MU's trying to pop on into the gap, right? So I just did the put credit spread on that one. Let me make sure I can see y'all if there's comments and such over here. Ooh. Triple Q, please and thank you. I got you. Musk is giving 45 million monthly to 45 pass. CVNA Carvana. Okay. How about we type in here? Okay. We do have a bit of a gap here that is mostly filled. I also did Carvana put credit spread 134, 135. That one's probably, I entered it yesterday. It might be ready to close today. PCS 134, 135. That's for Carvana. The put credit spread definitely has this support here. 133 and some change. Just a little bit of a teensy gap down here. It might want to come back for, but it's current price is 143. It's currently at 143 in the pre-market. Let's go look at Triple Q. Tanya, are you getting the alerts that are coming for them every day? I saw your numbers and I saw that you're a little wider. You're a little wider than the alerts that are coming out. You wanna talk to us more about that? You're picking the numbers you're more comfortable with, which is real. That's real, Dot. I just noticed that your numbers were a little different than the ones in the alert. Not that's a bad thing. Tesla been setting up. We can go look at Tesla too, because it's been setting up for a setup here in a minute for a while. Okay, so let's see. Those limits are there because those are gonna close. Those are my close orders that are in place. Support on Triple Q is at 492. Current price is at 497. It's going to, it's bopped across its 500, but it's not been able to really sustain up there. Not that it won't do it, because it bopped across everything else, so it can definitely go on across there too. Let's look at the strikes. Yeah, I have 495, 496, 502, 503 is what I have going from yesterday. That's what the bot entered for yesterday. Yes, I try to move from the fire. Okay, now listen, if you move one strike away, if you take the Triple Q alert and you move one strike away on both sides, that's going to give you a little more room. It won't give you as much in premiums, but it'll give you more room for the stop price. So again, it won't get you as much in premiums, but it will make you feel a little safer. Okay. Okay, so we're looking at Triple Q. Where were we looking? We were not necessarily looking here for today. And it's not really going to be a good, accurate assessment to look at it for tomorrow, because you really need the price to open up. You need the day to open up. But we got a plus minus 5 almost. So 501 to 502, something like that. For tomorrow, it's showing like in the 79, 502, 79% probability out of the money. And to go down 5 puts us at like 490, 491. That's an 80% probability at 491. Yep. Good job. I think that it's a great idea to do the iron condors. Again, I've given us a couple of reasons. One of the main one is that you take in, decent premiums, you get money on both sides using one set of collateral. And then the next day you close them off. Let some time pass and you close them off, and for $5 or whatever, $3, whatever you're comfortable with on each side. I don't know if Nori is on here, but Nori was talking yesterday about something being satisfied. I have to talk to her more about what that all means. But what I see on Triple Q from a charting standpoint is 492 seems to be a good support, which is where it was 2 days ago, Friday. And then yesterday looked kind of doji-ish. This is what it did yesterday. In the middle of it, didn't kind of do anything. Powell's talking yesterday didn't really seem to have a whole lot. Maybe it caused this volatility here, but as far as open and the close, it was in the pretty much the same spot, right? The last one I did for this week was Taiwan Semiconductors. I did a put credit spread. Taiwan Semiconductors, I've got 177.5, 175. PCS. I see some support. Right in here, 183. There's a gap here that has yet to be filled, which is concerning. Could be concerning. It's right in the middle of where my strikes would be. The bottom of this gap is what, 175? Yep, the top of this gap is 177. So if it gets to the gap, it's, we don't want that. Not what we want. Have to keep, and I need to put an alert on here to make sure if Taiwan Semiconductors decide it's ready to get moving, that I don't get left in the dust. I don't get left. We had a plus minus 12, which puts us at 173. Ooh, that's a lot of volatility. 173 is where it is. I need to put me an alert on here. Let me do that right now while I'm thinking about it. Where's the alert? Here we go. Create an alert. Yep. I need it to be at or below 180. At or below. Yep, 180. Here we go. Write me a note. Put credit spread challenged. When I do alerts on my phone, it don't let you type something here in the note. It only lets you type in the note if you're on your laptop or you on a desktop. I need to be able to type a note on my phone. It doesn't let us do that. But if it gets to 180, I need to know that we're currently at 187 in the pre-market, but I need to know that we're coming a little close. Okay. Anything else we want to look at before we go? Yesterday we were on here long. I took us right up to 9:30. That wasn't the plan. I don't plan to do that to have I want to always be able to give you all a chance to get into your own trade, see the market open up and all that good stuff. Okay. This was our Iron Condor list and our put credit spread call credit spread for the week. Still could be good stuff, right? Baidu, BP, Cisco, and Panduo. Actually, I should go look at Panduo. See what Panduo is doing. Shooter reverse. We're saying that Panduo, oh yes, gap down and left a nice hole here. It filled some of the gap, so I'll leave that part. It filled that part between 139 and 141 is a gap. Does XSP show up for y'all properly on Thinkorswim? I find that it usually the data runs late. Anybody else see that happening? That the data seems like it runs behind the other, that it doesn't fill these charts, the chart doesn't fill in at the same pace as the other ones. Currently at 563. XSP, for those who are trading XSP, SPX, they're in kind of the same general vicinity, kind of in the same vicinity. Yep, we've got support around 558.47. Dun, 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 dun. Looks like there's some resistance up here. Didn't seem to be able to go. I'm gonna put it at the top of the wick though. 566. This is all liquidity now. It'll try to come back. Nope, I didn't want all of you. It'll try to come back and get some of that. Here we go. Those wicks at the tops and the bottoms of turnaround places could be places of liquidity where price will go trying to get to it, and then we'll grab. That's like going to grab the oil. It'll go grab the gas and go on where we're going on to. I got us. You know, you have to stop at the gas station and buy gas. XSP has a gap down here that is in need of a filling. Okay. All right. Don't forget, we've got the, where are you? Where are you? Nope. There we go. The Credit Spreads Masterclass is coming up. Go ahead and register for that. Chart Your Way to 100K charting cheat sheet at chartyourwayto100k.com. You can grab hold to the cheat sheet there. And if you're new to options 411, unlocking the basics. Did I put what in Telegram? Is a $17 low options introductory course is there. Which that did you ask me? Did I put in the Telegram? The Credit Spreads Masterclass? I did. I believe I did a couple times. But I got more graphics, so definitely. E2T membership, 8:30 morning calls, weekly training calls, and monthly coaching calls. We have the Telegram, we have the community, we have all the folks hanging out together. We hang together, trading together, learning together, growing together, all those things. Definitely you need a community. We all do. E2T Trader's Declaration. I declare I'm a great trader. I declare I'm a successful trader. I declare I'm a focused trader. I declare my wins exceed my losses. My accounts grow more and more each week. I'm a wise and knowledgeable trader. I always make smart and lucrative decisions for my portfolios. I declare I'm a level-headed trader who does not trade my emotions. Lord, it's you who gives us the power to get wealth. You teach our hands to war and our fingers to fight. Help us today to trade wisely and strategically in order to fulfill this purpose. Give us more than enough so we can have what we need enough to be a blessing to others. In Jesus' name, amen, amen, amen. All right, so I want us all to trade very wisely and strategically today, as we've just mentioned. I want you to limit your trades, limit your exposure to the market, limit how much time you have to sit in front of the screens. It's just so work to. I don't like the fact that I have to be like away from my screens, but I do like that I'm forced to be away from my screens, because if I wasn't forced to be away from them, I would sit in front of my screens more than I should. So, the credit spread for the week, I believe I did. But yeah, so okay. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell and the thumbs up. And I will see you all in the market. I want you to stay green and get this money. Have a great green day, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.